Hello once again, sports fans. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. Up here I've got the DMP180Z cordless 18-volt Makita air compressor. This was $129 from Total Tools. They came out today. You'll pay the same price whether you go to Total Tools, United Tools, Sydney Tools, whatever tool shop you go to, you're going to pay $129. What they are is a set and go situation. So there's a digital LCD display on the top. You set the PSI, hook it up to the tyre, and it'll inflate the tyre to that selected PSI and then automatically cut off. So there's a few things I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how it works, show you what you get in the box, and I'm also going to compare it to my Moto Radar PSI gauge, which hasn't been calibrated. I'm not sure if it's spot on, but they've got a very, very good reputation for accuracy, and we're going to see how the Makita pairs up to that. Alright, so here's the box here. Obviously it is a skin only. So you're only buying the tool, no battery, no charger. But most blokes do run Makita gear, and you will have the battery and charger already at home. Let's see what's inside the box here. Looks to be our main unit there, and hose. In the box we have a lot of reading. Look at that one. What do we got there? 231 pages in about 231 different languages, and a warranty card, and that's it. So basically a Presta valve, a standard sports ball valve, and a little inflatable valve there for say a pool or something. There we go. So we've got a 3 amp hour battery here, fully charged. Plug him in, on button on the side, and there's digital display there lit up, 0 PSI. So I'm going to set Lachlan's rear tyre. Whoop. There's your gun. I'm going to set Lachlan's rear tyre to 12 PSI. So I'm going to sit down the negative there, all the way to 12. Okay, so I've got the Moto Radar tyre pressure gauge here. So just for the purpose of the video, I've let a bit of air out of the rear tyre here. And we're just going to have a look at what it reads at the moment. It gives us 2.3 PSI right now, or 2.4 it's just gone up to. So here we go. You've got the Makita 18-volt compressor set on 12 PSI. I'm going to pop that on as such. Pull the lever down and let's see what happens. There you go, that cut out at 12 PSI. And now it's crept up to 13, back to 12.5. So it's not too bad. It's gained half a pound, but we'll see. So we'll take this off now. We'll get the Moto Radar PSI gauge back on. 11.7 PSI. So that's telling me, 11.8 is crept up to, that's telling me there's a 0.7 PSI discrepancy, which is, pretty good. I asked for 12 PSI and it's given me 11.8. So, you know what? I think it's pretty good. You saw how quickly that inflated the tyre. That was down to 2 PSI. That inflated the tyre very quickly. I think it'd be a great investment for like a dirt bike situation. I'm not sure how good it would go with, say, a four-wheel drive tyre. It's something I'd have to look into, but in this situation, out of the motocross track for on-the-fly adjustments, extremely efficient, a lot more efficient than a hand pump or a cigarette lighter compressor out of a car. Very quick, and I'd recommend it for $129. You don't get much in the motocross sport for $129. So yes, worth a go if you have the Makita gear at home. I'll definitely give it a shot. Okay, now just to finish off here, I've got a fully deflated 15-inch tyre. I'm just going to show you it's fully deflated here. Fully deflated. I've got a fully charged 3 amp hour battery I'm going to install. I'm going to install this here onto the valve, as so. I'm going to turn on the compressor, and we're going to set this to 32 psi. Let's see what happens. 5.5 the start of that. So far. There you go, stopped at 32. That was about 4 to 5 minutes, sort of 31.5. Let's have a look at the battery. We're still on 4 bars, so that's a good sign. It does have a 5-minute cutout, so after 5 minutes, it will cut out. But that's telling me if you let it sit there after the 5-minute cutout, you would be able to get a bigger tyre, bigger than 15-inch inflated, hence a 4-wheel drive tyre, would be able to be inflated with this compressor pump.